morning. Thanks for joining us for the Ag Report. The Property and Environment Research Center has launched an innovative payment for presence program to compensate ranchers for damages caused by elk. Now, ranchers provide a substantial amount of elk habitat, but that comes with significant damage to infrastructure, lost forage, and disease risk. If at least 20 elk in a single day are captured on advanced cameras across the ranch, a financial payout is triggered. A bonus payment is offered when 200 or more elk are captured in a day, with a $12,000 cap on total annual payments. Well, what could Montana's John Tester, Wyoming's John Barrasso, Marco Rubio, Cory Booker, and Bernie Sanders have in common? Well, they're all pressing the SEC to block an attempt by meatpacker JBS to be listed as a publicly traded company on the New York Stock Exchange. Tester wrote that he and his colleagues are concerned about the risk JBS would pose to investors given their track record of corruption, human rights abuses, and environmental risks. And U.S. beef exports continue to struggle. November was the second lowest month of 2023 from a volume perspective, and value was down 17% at $9.1 billion. Demand in markets like Mexico and Central America has been the strongest in years, but trending lower in key Asian markets where a sharp rebound in Australian production and economic headwinds prevented a repeat of 2022's record beef exports. Well, thanks for joining us this morning. We'll see you back here shortly to talk about our markets.
We asked Montana farmer Walt Sales about the challenges of mental health in agriculture.
Another drought. There always is. There's always going to be another something. I grew up in a generation of you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps. But it's become evident is what do you do if you can't even find those bootstraps? If you need to talk to somebody, go to beyondtheweather.com for free counseling for Montana ag producers.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Ag Report. Well, some bearish implications from the recent slate of USDA crop reports as the Ag Department confirmed record high corn production in 2023, average soybean yields higher than anticipated, and even corn and wheat supplies above year-ago levels. December 1 corn stocks up 12% from last year, wheat up 7.5%. The biggest bullish surprise, though, came in winter wheat planting, where USDA said 34.4 million acres of winter wheat were seeded. That's 2.3 million below last year and 1.5 million below the average estimate. Montana was the only major winter wheat state that increased acreage, seeding 3% more acres to winter wheat at 1.9 million acres. Well, the futures market was closed on Monday for Martin Luther King Day, but really here in 2024, we have seen the cattle futures creep higher. Cash trade a little lower last week due to the winter weather. Live sales 172 to 175, dressed 272 to 273. At the stock cow sale at the Glasgow stockyards, bred heifers sold from 23.25 to 2,700. 3 to 6 year old bred cows 23.75 to 27.25. The mid-age cows 17.50 to 23.50. The sheep sale at Pays this week was rescheduled for next Monday the 23rd due to the weather, but last week in Bowman we did see higher prices on the lambs. And the wheat market was pulled down by spillover pressure from corn, taking spring wheat back to contract lows, but hopefully the realization of substantially lower winter wheat acres in 2024 will provide some needed price support when the market reopens this morning. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.